Today's video, I'm going to show you the top Visual Studio Code extensions that I use as a millionaire programmer. So I just posted this here on my Twitter at MoonDev on YouTube. These are the must-have extensions. So I need to fill this out and I want to just catch you up on this because if you are a returner, I'm sure you've thought multiple times watching my code, hey, what are these extensions that Moon is using all the time to code faster and be more proficient with his programming? And if you're new here, well, I help traders remove all of their emotion from trading and automate their trading strategies by building trading algorithms. So I get this question a lot. What extensions are you using, Moon? And I want to show you that here in this video. And like I mentioned, I posted here on my Twitter, so we're going to do this simultaneously. And by the way, if you don't know how to code and you think it's super hard, I was in your shoes once. I thought you had to go to school for this stuff, but you really don't. As you can tell, I'm not even great at speaking. And I can't say big words like simultaneously. But I was able to learn how to code, and I think it's just a mindset thing. I know it looks like Chinese, but if you're just getting started or you haven't started yet, I highly encourage you to do it because it gives you a superpower and you can build anything. And just know that you don't need to go to college for years for this type of stuff. Anybody can do it. Regular people, like I say in this video, how to learn and how to code in 2023 for regular people. It's because I really think it's the great equalizer. But let's just dive into the extensions here. What's going on, a little rift. So I started using Google or GitHub Copilot. Pretty cool. It essentially allows you, or it helps code for you. So like, I haven't been able to get it activated on this computer for some reason. But essentially, I could write a note here and say like, code a function that loops and grabs data. And then it would actually code out that function. I have it on my other computer and that's where I use it mostly. So you don't see it a lot in these videos, but I'm gonna use it forever. And some people don't like it, but that's okay, whatever. I love it. Now the auto docstring, honestly, I don't use auto docstring too much, but essentially it will generate a docstring for you in the correct manner. I should probably use it better. Color highlighting, I really like this one because it highlights your code in a way that it just changes the colors. So it's a lot easier to read. So it's not all like one color. If I go over here to this file, you can see it's like all types of colors now. It's like green to yellow to blue to green and so on and so on. So I love that one. It makes it a lot easier to read. And then error lens, this really zooms in on my errors and I can just see, here's an example. I don't know if you can even see that, but it's a must have in my opinion. It puts this orange line. So let's go ahead and try to make an error and I can show you. This isn't, and you can see it makes this orange line here, and then it also has this pop-up, so it makes it very clear where your error is. I really love that extension, and I've been using it since day one. So GitHub Copilot, where I talked about that. Jupyter, I do a lot of data science, and this allows me to break up the code and save it into different blocks. So pretty helpful. Path IntelliSense. Funny thing is, a lot of these I installed a long time ago, and I learned to code with these on. So some of them I don't even really, I don't even notice. But this essentially helps you. Let me go ahead and read what it does. It pretty much auto completes file names. So like I was saying, a lot of this stuff, a lot of these extensions I use, I've been using since the start, and it just kind of is like, oh, I thought that was Visual Studio Code, but it wasn't. So path IntelliSense is an important one to me. Color highlight is a huge one for me. And error lens is also a huge one for me. And then Copilot is unreal. I can't believe it. It writes code for you. It does cost money though. So that's the one that does cost money. I think it's like 30 bucks a month. And then Solidity, of course. And you have Python. So Python, in order to even write the Python code, I'm writing mostly Python code, but I do a bit of Solidity as well. Solidity is the language that lets you write smart contracts for Ethereum and a bunch of other smart contract platforms. But yeah, these are my go-tos. I would say my favorite right now is Copilot because it writes code for me, which is pretty awesome. But then the must-haves, in my opinion, are error lens and color highlight. If I was working on more of a team, I would use auto docstring just to make sure I formatted my docstrings correctly. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think these are my top three: color highlight, error lens, and GitHub Copilot. And then if you're not already writing smart contracts, I'm a big believer. I mean, you see my profile picture, so that's another good one. But yeah, I just want to take this moment out to thank you for watching, and I hope this helped a lot. And if you want to become a great algo trader, you can go ahead and find the link below. And it's really neat because I started algo trading a few years back, and it was super hard to find detailed information, step-by-step training on how to do this. So once I got really good at it, I went ahead and made this 14-day bootcamp with training videos, step by step. And then I also give you 7 algorithms I've been working on for the last couple of years. And you get full support, Discord access, and it's pretty amazing. So these are the 7 algos, and check out that page. You'll be convinced by yourself, and I'll see you inside there, or go ahead and follow me on Twitter, MoonDevOnYT. And other than that, I will catch you in the next video.